quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's turnover. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off. In the end zone for a touchback. Looking for some space. It's Berry. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20-21.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Bama. 6 points for the defense after that relentless return. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Point after, not great through. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it's good for a first down, number 36.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
First and 10 play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking for some space. It's Washington.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it second and medium. Run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but yet nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has it after the end zone. And finally stop and run. That game is good for a first and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Second and goal for the offense. Receiver in motion now. They throw it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
And on second goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Tied. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
That is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Turner. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half, so a really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles.
Breaks free with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll run the option. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll test the right side here. Breaking tackles. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up third down.
That game sets up a third down play. You feed the fullback this time. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. There he just slips through for a first down.
On the shotgun to hand off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. To the air, it's Russell. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Hopefully can bring him down. Powering through the defender. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This is the 6th play on the drive. And here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down, why not keep it on the ground?
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Oh, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? Quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air, and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
Now the try here for the extra point. Point after was good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Enough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Lights up the defender. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to throw. It's Russell. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Punt team ready to boot it away. Team lets the ball roll dead.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Ball's incomplete. A misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. That sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff They'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, that's the advantage of having a big running back like that. They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see him tackled for a loss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a carry for the fullback. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from these DBs. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Toss it to the back, running left. Powerful running. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Lance just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Trying to run it with the option. He finds some space. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. It's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
The back's got it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They're down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. We finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quarterback still with the football. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash them for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
When we think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Benson backs up with the line, showing press. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive with the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Hill.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback keeps the football. He'll stop him just short the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's throwing for it on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now, with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They bring them down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Parker. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. He's up 2nd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Because I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Lillard. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
It's a fly to the wideout. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
As the first down is still going. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Back to throw. It's Russell. With the catch, it's Hale. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback. Being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offense. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks free. Past the 30. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. They're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Seem all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Looking for his big tight end. Wrap down the middle. It's Edwards. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back. It's Russell. Over the middle. It's Adams. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Ram down the middle. It's Hale. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. First down. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And they stopped the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on third down. Over the middle, it's Hale. Touchdown, tied. They cap the drive with 6 points.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there. Inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That would cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. The portion of playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.